Good morning, children. Moving toward the third chapter, that is the first chapter as per the part of the political science or the civics. So, a very interesting chapter for you all. इसके बारे में आप लोगों ने बहुत बार सुना है. जब भी न्यूज़ देखते हैं, किसी बड़े लोगों का डिस्कशन देखते हैं, you always heard this word, government. So today we are going to see what is the government. Okay. And the various subsection of this chapter is the function of the government, then the importance of the government at the different level, government and law, organs of the government, and the government at the state level. Already the government at the local level we have seen in the 6th standard. Okay, let's see. Okay, see, this is the picture on or in your book when this chapter starts. See, this all are the headlines of the newspaper. Okay, government opens the FDI, GST, a weapon against the corruption. So जब भी कुछ गड़बड़ होता है, either it is a right, either it is a tax problem, either it is a corruption, either any scheme, तो हम हमेशा क्या बोलते हैं, गवर्नमेंट ने या तो ये अच्छा किया है, गवर्नमेंट ने या तो ये बुरा किया है, या तो गवर्नमेंट को ये करने की ज़रूरत है. अगर आपने गुजराती या हिंदी में ये वर्ड सुना होगा तो सरकार ने ये नहीं किया, सरकार ने वो नहीं किया, लेकिन एक्चुअली सरकार है क्या. ओके, सो दिस वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस इन दिस चैप्टर. वी विल सी द टाइप्स ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट फर्स्ट. ओके, so if you will see the history of the administration government, then you will basically see this type of the government. Okay, democracy means where the people used to elect the government. Okay, जहाँ पे people है वो सरकार चुनती है, government चुनती है, that is called the democracy. Okay, then it comes the oligarchy. Okay, this is called the oligarchy. Now oligarchy means a rule by a few people, means कुछ लोग के हाथ में ही हमेशा गवर्नमेंट होती है. they only forms the government. Now rule of the oligarchy you can see in the Russia, जहाँ पे एक ही फैमिली है जिसके लोग रूल करते हैं, और जब तक वो नहीं मरता है then he same used to rule that country, that is called the oligarchy. Then comes the dictatorship. What is a dictatorship? Means कुछ group of leader या कोई एक person के हिसाब से ही सारी पॉलिसी चलती है, and people don't have a right to elect the government. Okay, एक ही person के आसपास सारी पॉलिसीज चलती हो, सारी रूल्स चलती हो, that is called the dictatorship. Now anarchy. Okay, anarchy means rule by none, means जहाँ कोई गवर्नमेंट ना हो, that is called the anarchy. Okay, जहाँ पे कोई एक फैमिली भी रूल ना करता हो, कोई डेमोक्रेसी भी ना हो, so that is called the anarchy. Then comes the monarchy. Okay, now monarchy means rule by one. जिसको हम पहले से राजाशाही भी कहते हैं. ओके, तो एक ही फैमिली के पास वो होता है. इवन टुडे इट इज देयर. इफ यू विल सी द ईरान, इराक, so these all countries are ruled by a family member. Okay, so that is in monarchy, rule by one. तो वो जब तक नहीं मरता है तब तक वही राजा होता है, और उसके बाद उसका हेरिडेटरी होता है, वो राजा होता है, that is called the monarchy. Okay, now we will see it in, अब इस कॉन्सेप्ट को हम थोड़ा 21st सेंचुरी के हिसाब से भी देखेंगे, and that is we will see here. Okay, monarchy, king and queen. Okay, then the democracy is also of the two form, parliamentary and the president democracy. If you will see India, then it is a democracy of the parliament. Okay, that's why the prime minister is having is the most powerful, But if you will see America, then it has a presidential democracy where the president is the most powerful. Okay, then there is a republic. Okay, then the military regime means where the military is the most powerful, and they also look after the government, and this you can see in the Pakistan. Then comes the dictatorship. So when there was a second world war, then in the Germany there was a dictatorship. Hitler is popular for the dictatorship of the government. Okay, anarchy, nobody is ruling. Okay, that is the anarchy. So this is the overall view of the type of the government. India has a democratic form of the government, and that's also a parliamentary type of the democracy where president is the most powerful, where the prime minister is the most powerful. Okay. Now let's see the functions of the government. What are the functions? Government का काम क्या है? Okay, see, we will see it one by one. Maintain the law and order. Okay, उसका काम है कि law and order जो बनाए गए हैं उसको maintain करना. Then to raise the taxes. Then they provide the public goods like the bus, trains, okay, gardens, schools. Minimize the inequality. Okay, सोसाइटी में जो लोग रिच हैं, पुअर है, सो इस इनइक्वलिटी को कम से कम रखे. Then they reduce the market failure. They also have to look toward the trading, international and the internal trading. So there is no market failure. There would not be an hoarding of the things. Then the macroeconomic stability, जो हमारे कंट्री की इकोनॉमी है वो भी स्टेबल रखना है. Then they also used to look after the national defense. What is the defense? Means to protect our boundary, okay, with the attack of the enemy. That is the national defense. Then regulate the labor markets. Okay, जो हमारे देश में लेबर्स हैं, वर्कर्स है, उसको उस मार्केट को भी रेगुलेट करते रहना, देखते रहना, उनकी भलाई के बारे में सोचना, उनको वर्क मिले. ओके. देन प्रोटेक्शन ऑफ द एनवायरनमेंट इज ऑल्सो द फंक्शन ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट. देन look here, provide these social facilities. Social facilities means hospital, health centers, schools. Okay, these are called the social facilities. Trains for the transportation. Okay, then to provide the economic opportunity means to for example, nowadays you have heard of Make in India. So that is an economic opportunity to the people of this country. Okay, then to pass the law, enforce the law. लॉ बनाने का काम किसका है? दैट इज द वर्क ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट. ओके, टू मेक इट एनफोर्स, दैट इज ऑल्सो द वर्क ऑफ द गवर्नमेंट. प्रोटेक्ट द पॉपुलेशन, एग्जाम्पल स्टेबलाइजिंग अ पुलिस फोर्स. अब जो हमने लॉ बनाया है उसको इन्फोर्स करना है, एंड इफ समबडी ब्रेक्स द लॉ देन दे शुड गेट द पनिशमेंट ऑल्सो. फॉर दैट देयर इज अ पुलिस. ओके, सो दीज ऑल आर द कलेक्टिव फंक्शन और द वर्क ऑफ द government. Then why is the government needed? What is its importance? Keep order and provide the security. What it means is law should help the people to resolve and find the solution to their problem. Law ऐसा बनना चाहिए जिससे कि people को अगर कोई problem है तो उसको उनका solution मिले. Enforce the laws they make. It's very important. It's not only important to make the law, but also to see that it enforce on the ground level. Okay, police and the other executives are meant for this purpose only. Need for the security protection from the attacks. कोई enemy country हम पे अटैक ना करे उसका भी ध्यान रखना, हमारी बाउंड्री को प्रोटेक्ट करके रखना. That is, for that purpose also there is a government. Now to provide the various services like library, school, hospital, parks, building, repair the streets and the bridges, garbage systems, deliver the mail. If there will be the healthy and the clean garbage system, then there will be a healthier environment for the people. Okay, local government, police, fire department. Then the state means what type of the services should the state government provide. Then the license, okay, drivers, doctors, food, monetary support, then the houses, health care, special programs for the people with the disabilities, okay. And the federal means the goods, medicines and the products are safe. So these all, for these all purpose there is a need of the government. For this purpose there is an importance of the government. And to guide the community means the public policy. जो भी public policy बनते हैं, schemes बनते हैं, उसकी भी देखरेख करना on the ground level through the executing officers is also a part of the governance. So this is why the government is important. Now let's see that what are the different branches of the government or the organs of the government. Okay, so government are basically divided into the three parts. That is in legislative branch. What is its work? Its work is to make the law. Then the executive branch, its work is to implement the law. And then the judicial system is, if somebody is responsible, who is responsible to break the law which has been implemented, then to punish them. Okay, let's see who all comes in the executives, who all are the people who look after these different branches and what are their responsibilities. Okay, so the executives consist of the president, vice president and the cabinet ministers. Okay, and what are their responsibility? To pass the laws made by the legislature. So legislature जो भी law बनाता है उसका implementation किसका काम है? That is in work of the executive. Now the legislature or the parliament. Legislatures consist of the Lok Sabha, Rajya Sabha and the prime ministers and the elected MPs. Okay, prime ministers जो होते हैं वो पार्लियामेंट के पार्ट हैं. What is their work? Their work is to make the law. Now judiciary consists of the Supreme Court of the India. This we are talking about the central government. Students, बच्चों ये हम किसके बारे में बात कर रहे हैं कि जो थ्री मेन ब्रांच है वो यूनियन गवर्नमेंट, सेंट्रल गवर्नमेंट का पार्ट है ये थ्री ब्रांच. ओके, so Supreme Court comes in the judiciary and what is their responsibility? To look after whether the law implemented in the correct way or not, and if it is broken by anybody then to punish the people. Okay, so these are the three pillars of the government, and that is the union government or the central government. Okay, why have the laws and the rules? एक्चुअली हमको ये लॉ या रूल बनाने की ज़रूरत क्या है? सो टू रेगुलेट आवर सोसाइटी. ऐसा नहीं हो सकता है कि किसी ने कोई एक लॉ तोड़ा हो तो उसको 2 दिन के लिए जेल में रखे, किसी और कम्युनिटी के किसी इंसान ने वो लॉ तोड़ा हो तो उसको 10 दिन के लिए रखे. ओके, सो if there will be no equality in the society, then society doesn't exist. So to regulate our society, then to protect us and our property, हमको भी सुरक्षा मिले और हमारी प्रॉपर्टी भी सुरक्षित रहे. फॉर दैट पर्पज ऑल्सो लॉ और रूल्स आर मेड टू इंश्योर एवरीवन इन द कम्युनिटी बिहेव्स द वे सोसाइटी एक्सपेक्ट्स. सो वी ऑल हैव वन मोरल कंडक्ट. हम सब के लिए एक मोरल कंडक्ट है टू लिव इन द सोसाइटी एंड वी शुड फॉलो दैट मोरल कंडक्ट. ओके, टू मेंटेन दिस सोसाइटी. कुछ एक्सपेक्टेशंस होते हैं सोसाइटी में रहने का एंड वी शुड फॉलो दैट. To protect our environment, to protect our health, to protect our privacy and to protect our business. Law and rules influence every aspect of our life. If we choose to break the law will implement its consequences. अगर हम ये चूज करते हैं कि हम लॉ को ब्रेक करेंगे तो लॉ को ब्रेक करने का जो पनिशमेंट है उसके लिए भी हमको रेडी रहना पड़ेगा. ओके. Now the government at the union we have seen. Now government is divided into the different level because suppose अगर दिल्ली से ही सिर्फ गवर्नमेंट यूनियन गवर्नमेंट चल रही हो तो कन्याकुमारी में क्या हो रहा है या बिल्कुल एक्सट्रीम ईस्ट में क्या हो रहा है, ओके, इन द आसाम व्हाट इज गोइंग ऑन, तो ये हमको पता नहीं चलेगा. एंड इवन इट इज डिफिकल्ट फॉर द गवर्नमेंट टू गवर्न सच एन वास्ट एरिया through a one place. So we have divided, for the convenience of the government is divided into the three level, that is union, state and the local level. In the 6th standard you have learned about the local level, that is in municipality, in the town and the panchayat at the rural area. Okay, municipality is for the urban area and the panchayat is for the rural area. Again panchayat is divided into the three layer, that is a district panchayat, okay, then the intermediate panchayat, that is called the taluka panchayat, and then the village panchayat. Then in the municipality, if it is about a larger urban area or the big urban area, a bigger city, it is a municipal corporation. For the town it is a municipal council, and if the town is a very small area then it is a nagar panchayat. Okay. Now we will see the organs of the government at the state level. Okay. Now the legislature. Small state has the unicameral, means वहाँ पे एक ही house है, and that is the Vidhan Sabha, that is an legislative assembly. Okay. If it is in bicameral legislature, then there will be the two houses, Vidhan Sabha and Vidhan Parishad, that is legislative assembly and legislative council. Okay, so the member of the legislative assembly are called MLA. In most of the states of India, there is that is only a unicameral, means they are only having the Vidhan Sabha, and there are the few states now where there is a Vidhan Parishad also. Okay, so legislative house is known as the lower house, the member elected directly by the people. So people directly used to elect them. Member elect the speaker and a deputy speaker, और जो भी members होते हैं वो वहाँ का एक chairperson decide करते हैं, जो जब law बनाया जाता है और pass किया जाता है तो house को maintain करते हैं. They are called the speakers. Okay. These elected members are electing the speakers and deputy speakers. Member can question the minister regarding the working of the government. Okay. आप लोगों ने भी देखा होगा ना कि कांग्रेस, बीजेपी और भी जितने पार्टीज होते हैं सब इलेक्शन लड़ते हैं. बाद में गवर्नमेंट किसकी बनती है? जो पार्टी को मेजॉरिटी मिलता है, सबसे ज्यादा सीट मिलती है. तो जो बाकी पार्टी के मेंबर्स होते हैं वो क्या होते हैं? एमएलए होते हैं. और जो पार्टी जीती होती है उसके एमएलए भी होते हैं, और उस एमएलए क्योंकि वो उनको रूल करना है, सो देयर इज एन मिनिस्ट्रीज. ओके, तो उन लोगों को जो डिपार्टमेंट दिया जाता है दैट इज कॉल्ड दी कैबिनेट मिनिस्टर्स. तो बाकी के जो मेंबर्स होते हैं जो अपोजिशन में बैठते हैं, जो गवर्नमेंट में नहीं है बट दे आर सिटिंग इन द हाउस, दे आर कॉल्ड द अपोजिशन. उनका काम क्या होता है? गवर्नमेंट को क्वेश्चन करना. उनकी जो भी स्कीम्स है वो जैसे भी गवर्न करते हैं उसमें कोई प्रॉब्लम है, कोई खामी है, तो वो जब लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली होती है तब वहां वो लोग क्वेश्चंस करते हैं. इंट्रोड्यूसेस बिल्स एंड पासिस इट. और जो भी गवर्नमेंट बनती है वो कितने साल के लिए चलती है? फॉर द टर्म ऑफ 5 ईयर. एंड इन द लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली what the people or the government do, they introduces the bill and pass it. When it's passed it becomes a law. Okay. Now if there is a Vidhan Parishad, then it is a permanent house. Its members are elected not by the people but the people of the legislative assembly elect a few people, then half are elected by the graduates. There are some criteria like this, but most of states don't have the Vidhan Parishad. Even in Gujarat also we only have a unicameral, that is an Vidhan Sabha. There is no Vidhan Parishad. Okay. Now let comes to the another organ of the state government, that is an executive. जैसे कि यूनियन गवर्नमेंट में जो कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल हेड होता है वो प्रेसिडेंट होते हैं, इन द सेम वे इन द स्टेट गवर्नर इज द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल हेड। मतलब पूरे स्टेट का जो हेड है वो कौन है? गवर्नर है। लेकिन गवर्नमेंट चलाने का काम किसका है? दैट इज इन चीफ मिनिस्टर। ओके, ही कम्स हियर, ही इज द हेड ऑफ द लेजिस्लेटिव असेंबली। ओके, President of India appoints him, and who appoints the government? Government is appointed by the President. Governor appoints the chief ministers and his councils. Okay, governor किसको बाद में appoint करते हैं? Chief ministers और council of the ministers को. Whenever the bill is passed from the Vidhan Sabha, it is mandatory that it should be signed by the governor. Then only it become a law. And sometime if there is any problem in the state, he can also issue the ordinance. He also has a right to pardon the sentence, means अगर किसी को कोई punishment मिला हो तो if the governor feels that he can pardon the sentence, then governor has this right. Okay, then comes the judiciary of the states. It consists of the subordinate court, high court, session court, district courts, village panchayats and the lok adalat. Okay, and what is the work of judiciary? If anyone's break the law, then to punish it as per the law only. Okay, so this is the work of the judiciary. Okay children, so in the at the end of this chapter there is something which we should know. Okay, let's see that if we talk about the democracy in the context of India or the democratic country, then if I ask you that to whom the most power or who is the most powerful in the democracy, then you may say it is the prime minister or the chief minister, president, governor. But no, the actual power lies in the hand of the people. Okay, in democracy the actual power is in the hand of the people, because the people who used to elect the government. So it's very important that we should know all about the member whom we are electing. हम जिसको भी वोट करते हैं उसके बारे में जानना बहुत ज़रूरी है और हमेशा सोच के ही वोटिंग करनी चाहिए. इट इज़ नॉट लाइक दिट्स ओके आज वोटिंग का दिन है, जाओ किसी को भी आइदर फ्रॉम कोई भी मेंबर तो है एंड वी हैव टू वोट एंड वी हैव टू इलेक्ट समबडी. इट इज़ नॉट लाइक दैट. वोटिंग is an extreme power in the hand of the people through which they can actually elect the people whom they like to govern themselves. Okay, in the democracy it's the people who elect the government to govern to actually govern them. Then we should, if we elect the proper people to govern us, then only they will do as per the wish of the people. So this is a very important thing which you should know. As India is also a democratic form of the government, so it's very important power to the people, and people should exercise this power for the welfare of the society and should exercise it very precisely. Okay, then there are other things also which we should know at the end of this chapter. That is, and bill become a law. Bill become a law after the 3 readings, means actually it is presented 3 times. Okay, so in the first reading it discuss about the main principles in the bill. जो main चीजें हैं bill में वो that all has been discussing. Then second reading is the minute on the serious discussion. Then there is a serious discussion about the whole bill. Then the third reading is act wise discussion, जो उसमें अलग अलग एक्ट है, पार्ट है, उस हिसाब से डिस्कशन होता है. And then it passes through the house. Then it is signed by the governor if it is a state law, and If it is an a union or the central law, then it is signed by the president. To become a member of a legislative assembly, if anyone want to become the member of the assembly, then it is necessary that he or she must be the Indian citizen and not less than the 25 year of age. कम से कम 25 साल का तो होना ही चाहिए. And according to the Constitution of India, the number of the members in the Legislative Assembly must not exceed the 500 and it should not be less than 60. अगर कोई स्टेट बहुत छोटा है, उसके पॉपुलेशन के हिसाब से सीट्स डिसाइड होते हैं. अगर कोई स्टेट बहुत छोटा है तो भी उसका जो नंबर ऑफ सीट है वो 60 से ज़्यादा होना चाहिए. अगर कोई स्टेट बहुत बड़ा भी है तो भी वहाँ पे 500 से ज़्यादा सीट नहीं होनी चाहिए. इट इज़ अ लिमिट. The governor is the first citizen of the state and he or she is the constitutional head of the state. The entire administration of the state rules on his name and he functions as the representative of the president. Okay, in the state he represents the president and the whole of the state govern on his name. Okay, but the power to make the law and everything is in the hand of the Vidhan Sabha or the Legislative Assembly. So if anything goes wrong, then people always talk about the chief ministers and the councils of the ministers. So you have seen that how the government runs in the India. So that's why government is required. Okay, इसलिए सरकार की ज़रूरत है सबको. For all the countries, there may be the different types of the government, but government is required to organize the society, to run the society. Okay, children. Goodbye.